Right, today I'm going to share with you a very interesting piece of advice given by Li Ka-Shing. I'm sure you know who Li Ka-Shing is from Hong Kong. Um, this piece of advice is actually translated by Edmund Ng at the CeoConnectz, CeoConnectz. Right, let me read that to you. Right, the title of this is Li Ka-Shing teaches you how to buy a car and house in 5 years. Hong Kong billionaire Li Ka-Shing shares some of his money wisdom, outlining an inspirational 5-year plan to improve one's lot in life. No matter how much you earn, always remember to divide it into 5 parts proportionately. Right, this article is translated from the original Chinese by Edmund Ng at the CeoConnectz. Suppose your monthly income is only 2,000 ringgit and you can live well. I can help you put money into 5 sets of funds. The first 600 ringgit, the second 400 ringgit, the third 300 ringgit, and the fourth 200 ringgit, and the fifth 500 ringgit. The first set of funds is used for living expenses. It's a simple way of living. You can only be assigned to less than 20 ringgit a day. A daily breakfast of vermicelli, an egg, and a cup of milk. For lunch, just have a simple set lunch, a snack, and a fruit. For dinner, go to your kitchen and cook your own meals that consist of 2 vegetables dishes and a glass of milk before bedtime. For 1 month, the food cost is probably 500 to 600 ringgit. When you are young, the body will not have too many problems for a few years with this way of living. Second set of funds, to make friends, expand your interpersonal circle. This will make you well off. Your phone bills can be budgeted at 100 ringgit per month. You can buy your friends 2 lunches a month, each at 150 ringgit. Who should you buy lunch for? Always remember to buy lunch for people who are more knowledgeable than you, richer than you, or people who have helped you in your career. Make sure you do that every month. After 1 year, your circle of friends should have generated tremendous value for you. Your reputation, influence, added value will be clearly recognized. You will also enhance your image of being good and generous. Now, the third set of funds is to learn. Monthly spend about 50 to 100 ringgit to buy books. Because you don't have a lot of money, you should pay attention to learning. When you buy the books, read them carefully and learn the lessons and strategies that is being taught in the book. Now, each book, after reading them, put them into your own language to tell the stories. Sharing with others can improve your credibility and enhance the affinity. Also, save up to 200 ringgit per month to attend a training course. When you have higher income or additional savings, try to participate in more advanced training. When you participate in good training, not only do you learn good knowledge, you also get to meet like-minded friends who are not easy to come by. Now, the fourth set of funds, you want to use it for holidays overseas. Reward yourself by traveling at least once a year. Continue to grow from the experience of life. Stay in youth hostels to save costs. In a few years, you would have traveled to many countries and have many different experiences. Use that experience to recharge yourself so that you continually have passion in your work. Fifth set of funds is for you to invest. Save the $500 in your bank and grow it as your initial startup capital. The capital can then be used to do a small business. Small business is safe. Go to wholesalers, look for products to sell. Even if you lose money, you will not lose too much money. However, when you start earning money, it will boost your confidence and courage. and have a whole new learning experience of running a small business. Earn more, and you can then begin to buy long-term investment plans and get long-term security for your financial well-being, financial wealth, and the well-being of yourself and families. So that no matter what happens, there will be adequate funds and the quality of life will not decline. Well, after struggling for a year, and if your second year salary is still 2,000 ringgit, then that means you have not grown as a person. You should be really ashamed of yourself. Do yourself a favor and go to the supermarket and buy the hottest tofu. Take it and smash it on your head because you deserve that. If your monthly income is at 3,000 ringgit, you must still work very hard. You must try to find a part-time job. It would be great to find part-time sales jobs. Doing sales is challenging, but it's the fastest way for you to acquire the art of selling. And this is a very deep skill that you'll be able to carry it for the rest of your career. All successful entrepreneurs are good salespeople. They have the ability to sell their dreams and visions. You'll also meet many people that will be of value to you in the later part of your career. Once you're in sales, you will also learn what sells and what not. Use the sensitivity of detecting market sentiments as a platform for running your business and in the identification of your product winners in the future. Try to buy minimal clothes and shoes. You can buy them all you want when you're rich. Save your money and buy some gift for your loved ones and tell them your plans and your financial goals. Tell them why you're so thrifty. Tell them your efforts, direction, and your dreams. Businessmen everywhere need help. Offer yourself to do part-time for any kind of opportunities. This will help to hone your will and improve your skills. You will start to develop eloquence and soon you'll be closer to your financial goals. By the second year, your income should be increased to at least 5,000 ringgit. Minimum it should be 3,000, otherwise you would not be able to keep up with inflation. No matter how much you earn, always remember to divide it into 5 parts proportionally. Always make yourself useful. Increase your investment in networking. When you increase your social investment, expand your network of contacts. Your income also grows proportionately. Increase your investment in learning. Strengthen your self-confidence. Increase investment in holidays. Expand your horizons and increase investment in the future. And that will ultimately increase your income. Maintain this balance and gradually you will begin to have a lot of surplus. This is a virtuous cycle of life plans. Your body will start to get better and better as you get more nutrition and care. Friends will be aplenty, and you will start to make more valuable connections at the same time. You will then have the conditions to participate in very high-end training, and eventually you'll be exposed to bigger projects, bigger opportunities. Soon, you will be able to gradually realize your various dreams. The need to buy your own house, car, and to prepare an adequate education fund for your child's future. Life can be designed. Career can be planned. Happiness can be prepared. You should start planning now. When you are poor, spend less time at home and more time outside. When you're rich, stay at home more and less outside. This is the art of living. When you're poor, spend money on others. When you're rich, spend money on yourself. Many people are doing the opposite. When you're poor, be good to others. Do not be calculative. When you are rich, you must learn to let others be good to you. You have to learn to be good to yourself better. When you are poor, you have to throw yourself out in the open and let other people make good use of you. When you are rich, you have to conserve yourself well and don't let people easily make use of you. These are the intricate ways of life that many people don't understand. When you are poor, spend money so that people can see it. When you are rich, do not show off. Just silently spend the money on yourself. When you're poor, you must be generous. When you're rich, you must not be seen as a spendthrift. Your life will have come full circle and reach its basics. There will be tranquility at this stage. There is nothing wrong with being young. You don't need to be afraid of being poor. You need to know how to invest in yourself and increase your wisdom and stature. You need to know what is important in life and what is worth investing in. You also need to know what you should avoid and not spend your money on. This is the essence of discipline. Try to avoid spending money on clothing, but buy a selective number of items that have class. Try to eat less outside. If you were to eat outside, do make sure you buy lunches or dinners and foot the bill. Right? Try to eat less outside. If you were to eat outside, do make sure you buy lunches or dinners and foot the bill. When buying people dinner, make sure you buy dinners for people who have bigger dreams than you and work harder than you. Once your livelihood is no longer an issue, use the remainder of your money to pursue your dreams. Spread your wings and dare to dream. Make sure you live an extraordinary life. Famous theory from Harvard. The difference of a person's fate is decided from what a person spends his free time between 8 to 10. Use these 2 hours to learn, think, and participate in meaningful lectures or discussion. If you persist for several years, success will come knocking on your doors. No matter how much you earn, remember to split your salary into 5 parts. Take care of your body so it will still be in good shape. Invest in your social circle so that you constantly meet new people where you can learn new knowledge from. Expanding your network will also have an important impact on how much you earn eventually. Travel every year and expand your horizons. Also keep abreast with the latest developments in the industry. If you follow this plan diligently, you will soon see big surplus in your funds. Whatever happened in the past is over. Do not dwell on past mistakes. There is no point crying over spilled milk. Everybody makes mistakes. It's what you learn from the mistakes and promising yourself not to repeat those mistakes that matters. When you miss opportunities, don't dwell on it, as there are always new opportunities on the horizon. Being able to smile when being slightly misunderstood is good upbringing. When you are wronged and you smiled with calmness, it is generosity. When you are wronged and you smile with calmness, it is generosity. When you are being taken advantage of and you can smile, you are being open-minded. When you're helpless and you can do a philosophical smile, you are in a calm state. When you are in distress and you can laugh out loud, you are being generous. When you look down and you can calmly smile, you're being confident. When you are being jilted in relationships and you can smile it off, you are being suave. There are many people who are struggling to make ends meet. It doesn't matter if you are rich or poor. There are lessons for all to learn from Li Ka-Shing. Thank you. I hope we learned something from this. Thank you.